good news. We drew 0-0 away from home against Marseille in our first leg knockout phase of the Champions League. The bad news is we suffered our heaviest defeat against Aston Villa in the Premier League. They put 6 past us. I don't know how we're going to bounce back against Marseille in the second leg after that thing. Hey guys, Woody here, welcome back, episode 61 of Oldham to Ohm, and yes, we are here for our second leg Champions League knockout round against Marseille, and also we face rivals, Manchester United. I don't think we've ever beaten them, so hopefully we can get one over them today, and if you subscribe to this channel, we can win both games, so I'm counting on you guys to subscribe and like the video. If you're already subscribed, like the video. It does help push the video out to more people. Okay, so if you can do that. Right, let's have a look at where we were. It was the Dortmund-Middlesbrough game, wasn't it? Yeah, we then had to get penalties in our third round replay against Sunderland. We then had Hull in the fourth round of the FA Cup, and we just snuck past them as well. 1-0. That was bloody hell, honestly. We then had the 0-0 draw with Marseille and the 6-1 loss to Villa. I don't even know what happened. It was 4-0 at half time, and we got one back. And geez, I don't know. Lucas Bergstrom, I don't know. I think we might need a new goalkeeper in the summer. I think. So we're going to play Marseille the second leg today. It's at home. I like our chances for this one. I think we've got enough to get past them. And then we'll play Manchester United as we are getting to the end of the season now. For some reason, I think the other video or the video before, I was banging on about playing teams from the Europa League. I got confused that, you know, when the Champions League teams dropped down to Europa League, I don't know what I was going on about. So, yeah, no teams from the Europa League go into the Champions League. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. So, yeah, I apologise for my misinformation, but let's just go and try and beat Marseille, because I think this good little run in the Champions League would be nice. We're not going to win it, we know that, but you know, we can try. Anyway, Bergstrom goal, Musa Kamego, Janusek Lands, Lafiti, Heze, Barrett, Chukwuemeka, Ida, and Bushko up front. You know the team. It's pretty much the same team all the time. Well, you know the players. You know the good players anyway. The good players, they're all good players because they play for Oldham. And here we go. We've got a corner to start the game off. Barrett swinging it in. Here's another one I think I'm going to move on. We might need a little bit of a, not really a changing of the guard this summer, but some players just, you know, who aren't going to take us to that next level. Watch Barrett have an absolute storming game now. There it is. Yeah, Tim Barrett, we're going to move him on because he's not going to take us to the next level, assisting Kani Chukwuemeka in the Champions League. Chukwuemeka, another player who can move on. Well, I don't even know anything anymore. We need to qualify for Europe as well next year. It's not going to be Champions League. That is way, way beyond us at this point. I mean, we don't deserve to by losing 6-1 to Villa. That's, no, not cool. Everson now, hoofing it long. So I think it's Conference League for us next year, which is going to be quite difficult, barring some sort of... Lafiti, great goal. Great goal. Itchy nose there. Yeah, I was really confident about this game, and we've done enough to go 2-0 up, which is good. We will definitely be resting some players, I think, Man United in a couple of days. Absolutely dominating Marseille here, 2-0 to the good, and yeah, they haven't really offered much at all. I was just thinking about players that we could look to move on, that we need to upgrade, so to speak. I mean, Bergstrom in goal could be one of them. Timmy Barrett again, just assisting for Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka has been playing quite well. But I am looking at, I guess Barrett, Chukwuemeka, Adam Eder, Heze, Janusek, Bergstrom. They're all players there that, they're not really going to take us to that next level. So some hard choices might have to be made in the summer, which I'm really bad at making those hard choices. Really, really bad. We'll let this highlight play out before I make those substitutions. But we could be 4-0 up here. Maybe we should get battered 6-1 every second game. Adam Eder over the bar. Right, let's make those tactical changes. We've got some tired boys out on the left and right, etc. Musa, you can come off. Heze. We'll go for Krisic. Who else? Bruce Bowl. We've got Galvez. Can we play Galvez against Man United? We probably can. He's on the yellow anyway, but he's not looking tired. We'll just do those two because they're the two most tired players at the moment. And then we'll sort of manage everyone else. But we've got this game pretty much done and dusted. A bit of a formality. And here we are now with those extra tired players. Yeah, 6 on 6.6. Kamego, he's playing really well. But we will probably rest him. That's fine. Lands, we want to get fresh for the next game. Adam Eder is probably someone as well. That's 4 substitutions. Lafiti, he's having a good game. We'll bring... I can't really bring Hasek on. Signoni. I don't know what I did down here. What happened here? What craziness happened here? He's just a Secundo Volante on support. He's also a Secundo Volante on support. I'd like to make some more substitutions, but, I always want to make more substitutions. I'm just greedy when it comes to substitutions. I can't even say that word properly. There it is, full-time. Pretty standard game, actually. 3-0. Really, really a routine win there. Although I think a routine win is 2-0. Either way, it was a great game. Timmy Barrett, literally... Oh, yeah, we might be someone we let go. Man of the match, 2 assists. What do I know, hey? Right, back to the Manchester United game. I said our record was poor against them. I don't think it's as poor as I thought. We have actually beaten them here and there, but a couple of changes to the starting lineup. Jimenez comes in for Camargo, who drops down the bench. Signoni comes in for Heze. I just feel like he offers us a little bit more there. Other than that, it is going to stay exactly the same. Everyone looks pretty fit. No one really missing out there who should be in here. So let's get into this game now, and hopefully we can get something over Manchester United, because it's definitely going to help us in that push for a Conference League spot, that's the aim. Get our first highlight with the 2 assist man from last game. Barrett with the corner. Signoni, Lenz, Lafiti, back to Signoni, finds the Mexican wonder kid out on the left, crosses in, Chukwuemeka, Adam Eder, Bruce Ball, it's in, it's offside. It's offside. No, it's going to stand. It's going to stand. We are 1-0 up against Manchester United, and we need that. So having a look at this table at the moment, we are quite away. I say 5 points now behind Villa in that race for that 7th spot. So, we really just giving away a goddamn penalty. Giving away a goddamn penalty. So many things that annoy me about it. Giving away the penalty annoys me, and then going straight down the middle of the goalkeeper not saving it also annoys me. I just find it sometimes with those penalties, it's like the AI for FM has gone, I'm going to give him a little bit of hope against Manchester United. We'll let him score first, and then and then we'll have one of his players sent off or give away a penalty, and it happened too many times before. And it is Manchester United now who look amazing all of a sudden. The penalty has really boosted their confidence, but Bergstrom makes a good save there. They get a corner as we head into extra time. Sancho now whips it in, headed away by Janusek. And Manchester United, Chukwuemeka Barrett. Was it a hard tackle? I think it was, but it is half time. Man United, better actually. The penalty obviously does help that. Yeah. Oof. No, I'm not happy. Oh. Can I get revenge? Oh, get revenge. Did nothing. Let's do this one. The regular team talk. Right. I'm going to demand some more of the boys now. A win would be great for two reasons. One, it's our rivals, and two, they're 7 points behind Villa. 5, which huge at this point in the season. We've got 11 games left. It is very, very tight to get a European spot. Very tight. Obviously today, Chukwuemeka is not having a great game, and neither is Barrett. So, yay. We'll make those changes. Janusek is nervous. That's what I want, is my centre-back nervous. We'll take him off. Who else? We've got Krisic. Now I'm going to bring on Heze for Lafiti. We'll just do the 4 changes there for the moment. We'll leave it as it is, and we'll save that other one for later in the game. Maybe a game changer there, or someone else who gets a bit tired. I'm looking at Lands and Adamida, Musa at the moment. Is a draw that bad? It's not the worst result, obviously. That would be a loss, like, duh. I mean, we are at home, so a draw against a team like Manchester United, who are literally like, what? Before the day started, 2 points behind Newcastle, who are top of the table. So, Signoni. We do in the corner now. Gelves. Guy whips it in. Signoni now. Man who had the shot, won the corner. Lands. Can he get a good cross in? Dangerous from here. He can't. Heze nicks the ball off Sancho. Signoni now has a pop. All right. What are we going to do here? Are we going to take Adamida off for RC? Or do we take off... You know what? We're going to take off Lands, and we're going to put Benny Couto on. A bit of Benny Couto magic. There was no Benny Couto magic. I mean, maybe there was. Maybe he did enough and, shut down the whole game. But it is a credit to see that Manchester United's goalkeeper is getting player of the match. So that's good, I guess. It's frustrating as a penalty. Very frustrating. But I guess we take a 1-1 draw. Right, there it is, held to a draw. Let's have a look at the Premier League. As it is, I did notice something crazy here. Aston Villa put 5 past Crystal Palace, so they scored 11 goals in 2 games. Crazy. Tottenham also beat QPR 6-1, but they are negative 43 goal difference. Wow, that is terrible. Luton Town could avoid relegation. That's going to be awesome if they do. That'll be quite cool. But yeah, game in hand on Leeds, but 7 points behind Villa now. Villa have only drawn 1 game all season. How weird is that? Wolves now top of the table with Newcastle. They must have lost. They got pumped 5-0 by City. What the hell? That's even weirder. There's a lot of goals scored here. A lot of goals scored. Right. Let's have a look at our schedule. We've got Forest in the FA Cup 5th round now. That's not bad. We're at home for that, so I feel like we can get a quarter-final FA Cup. Is that how we get Europe next year? We just win the FA Cup again. So we do have our Champions League round of 16. When is that drawn? That's probably something that we should look at. Where are we? Round of 6, so it is drawn. It's not drawn till the beginning of March, which is in a few days' time. Let's see who we're going to play. All right, fine. You convinced me. Let's see who we're going to play. Right, here we are, the very glamorous Champions League draw. Let's have a look. Let's start the draw. Kevin Campbell. Don't recognise the name. Anyway, we have the unseeded teams Barcelona, Dortmund, Arsenal, Juventus, Benfica, PSG, Newcastle and Chelsea. And the seeded teams Madrid, Inter, Milan, City, Arsenal, Wolves, Bayern and Leipzig. They're the teams who finished in the top 8 because they're seeded. We're the unseeded, so we didn't finish there. So we can't play any of these ones. We can only play these ones here. Now, Leipzig, or maybe either of the Milan clubs. That's really it. Right, let's have a look here. Barcelona, not us. Madrid, ooh, Classico. Oldham, we get at home. Right, Leipzig. AC Milan. Okay, I did say one of the Milan teams. We'll just go straight to the end now. Cool, so we get Milan. Have a look here at we've never played them. Sandro Tonali, Rafael Leao. Third in Serie A. Okay. All right. That's not too bad. And even if we get knocked out here, we've done an absolutely fantastic run in the Champions League. But I guess that's that schedule doing that funny thing again. I guess we're coming back for why is there only one leg? Second leg. Let's just click continue. All right, here it is. Right, so the first leg is after that Nottingham Forest game. God, and then we play Newcastle, Milan, and West Ham. So, I never know if to come back for both legs, come back for the second leg. There's a lot more riding on that. But then if we get absolutely hammered in the first leg, it kind of makes a bit of a moot point. No, we'll come back for the second leg in West Ham because that's got something riding on it with them in 8th. And that is definitely a game where we can look to win and try and make some ground up on the likes of Man City, Aston Villa and Manchester United, who are starting to pull away a little bit here. But yeah, and then we're really getting into the business end of the season. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you've watched all this way and you're not yet subscribed, if you could, would mean a lot. Smash that like button and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.